Hi, it's Gene, retired in Mexico, and we ask one question on this channel, which is, do they write them and sing them like they used to? Now, a lot of people, young and old, they think the old music is better, but I'm not so sure. And I'm a big defender of the 21st century. However, there are some bands I think are overrated, and I'm probably going to get a little blowback from you guys, but all right, we'll have some fun with it. Now, understand, by overrated, I'm not saying any of these are bad bands. Okay, so I'm not going to I'm just going to pick an example of a band that if I said Imagine Dragons was overrated. I'm guessing that most of you would agree with me. So what I'm trying to do is pick 5 bands here that I think are maybe well liked by y'all, and I'm taking a big risk here, right? Okay, I'm taking a big risk. So anyway, this is 5 bands. I don't understand why they're as popular as they are. Again, I'm not saying they're bad bands, but it's just my little short list. I thought it might be fun. I'd throw it up, see what kind of comments I get, and have a little bit of fun. So number 1 here, are you ready? Counting these are in no particular order. So number 1 here is Muse. And we're going to pick the song Uprising, their official video. So let's go ahead and play it. So it's very well produced. And nothing wrong with this.
Is in bloom, the PR transmissions will resume. I try to push, try to keep us all down and hope that.
So they're probably blockers, so I'll keep this short. But I think the music starts and I like it, but then the singer comes in, and I'm not that crazy about the singer. I mean, he's okay, but I'm not that crazy about him. And there's just something about once in a while you get that kind of band that has all the chops, has all the musicianship, has the great production. They sound really good. And yet, there's something where I'm just not getting that connection, that feeling in my soul, like there's something about the music that speaks to me. It just leaves me a little distant. And so I wonder what you guys think. So that's my first choice of overrated band, is Muse. Okay, my second choice for overrated band is, and this is probably going to upset some people, but it's Florence plus the Machine, or Florence and the Machine, whichever you prefer. And this is her most popular video, and maybe it'll change my mind, but she's always sounded too cluttered and too busy for my taste. I like a little more space in the music, but let's go ahead and play this.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back.
So adding another element.
She hid around corners and she hid under beds.
So let's move this along a little bit. Let's see if I can get this a little farther into the video. Sorry about this. All right, we'll just bring that back. We're going live here. Yeah, look at all these instruments here.
Happiness, I hit her like a bullet in the struck from a great height by someone who should have known better.
Yeah, I mean, I like her okay. But I don't know, it just seems a little too busy, too over the top. And I'm not sure why she's as popular as she is. I like her fine. This is a good video and a decent song. But I just don't get the popularity. So that's me. But like I say, every time I hear her, I get worn out listening to her. It's just too cluttered, and the production was pretty good on that. I could pretty much make out everything, so it wasn't too bad. But for my ears, just too much going on. So that's my take on Florence plus the Machine. So my third choice, probably going to upset some people again, but this is a band I've been listening to for a long time, and I just have never really warmed up to them, and I know they're extremely popular. But so before I make any comments, let's just play a little bit of it, and then I'll stop it and talk about it. This is The Strokes.
Last night, she said, "Oh, baby, I feel so down. See it turn me on when I feel left out. So why I turn around? Oh, baby, don't care no more. I know this for sure. I'm walking out that door when I've been in town for just now 15 minutes now. Baby, I feel so down. See, I don't know why. Just walk for miles. Yeah, people, they don't understand. No care.
So how can you complain about that, right? I mean, that's pretty good music. But to my ears, when I hear the Strokes and I hear their songs, I just hear too many influences on their sleeves and not enough of their own original stamp. But that's just the way I hear it. You always hear a little Velvet Underground, a little Jam, a little, I hear all their influences on their sleeve, and yeah, I just prefer the bands that are pushing the music forward a little bit. So it's just my take, I mean, this is a pretty good video. I do enjoy it, and but I don't love it, and I don't understand the popularity. They're just an extremely popular band, and I just think they borrow too much, for me. But that's just the way I am. So that's my third choice. I'm sticking with it. The Strokes. So my fourth choice, I've got this blocked because I know you can see it, and I want to surprise you a little bit. And this one will upset a lot of people. I'm picking a neo-prog band, and I grew up on progressive rock. Art rock was the cool thing when I was in high school, and then punk and new wave came along. And so anyway, my fourth choice here is Dream Theater. Haha, that's going to upset some people, I know. Well, let's go ahead and play this. Really well produced. It's beautiful in the headphones. This is a long song. So this song is called Pull Me Under. We haven't heard any vocals yet. But I like that crunch though. I do like that crunch of the guitars. go a little further into that song. See if we can pick up some vocals. It's a long, long, long song. Pick that up there. Thank you.
Every taste and future past, every step brings me closer to my last. Hold me under, hold me under, hold me under, I'm not afraid.
Wow, how can you not like that? Actually, this may persuade me a little bit. It was pretty good. So I think my reaction is I've watched some live Dream Theater, and I have the same take on them as I do Muse, which is excellent musicians, excellent production and everything, but I just, I'm trying to connect to them. I'm trying to get some feeling. And again, it's another band that just, I admire them from a distance. They got great playing. I mean, this, like I say, this actually was pretty good. I've never heard this song before, and maybe I could be persuaded. This was probably the best of the bunch I've played so far. A very impressive band. But when there's just whether for neo prog, I like Steven Wilson, and I like Porcupine Tree, and I like Big Big Train, and then going back to the old prog, I really like Yes and Genesis and King Crimson. Love King Crimson. A song like Starless really, really moves me. And there's just something a touch sterile about Dream Theater. They're so fucking good at what they do. They're too good, really. They're too good. They're excellent musicians. I admire the hell out of them, but man, I just can't get connected to them. And so, I'm going to stick with that choice, number 4, Dream Theater, but I could be persuaded. Okay, and I think I've saved the best for last, so this one will probably get me in the biggest trouble, but I'm going to go with it. This is a song that has almost 400 million plays on Spotify, almost 13 million monthly listeners. I like this band, but I do think they're overrated. Foo Fighters. This is Learn to Fly. Should have picked a live video. Jack Black. I've never seen this video before. It's a good video.
Run and tell all of the angels, this could take all night.
Yeah, I've heard this
I
song.
need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watched the last one die. Now I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright.
That's a killer chorus. I'm not so excited about the verse, but I will admit that's a killer chorus. I've heard the song before, and immediately that chorus came in, and I recognized it, and yeah, you want to bop along to it. It's pretty good stuff. But the thing about it is, maybe it's because I'm such a big Nirvana fan, but when he stepped out from the drum kit and went to singing and guitar, it was good. It was good. I like it. But compared to a band like Nirvana, I just don't see the comparison. I mean, Kurt Cobain was such a better singer. And I did have the great joy of seeing Nirvana in concert. So I've seen Dave Grohl behind the drum kit, and I know how he crunches on drums. I just did a video of Queens of the Stone Age with Dave Grohl sitting in on the drum kit on that song "God Is on the Radio." So yeah, I like Foo Fighters. They're good, but I don't. I've never viewed them as a great band. As one of the. They would never be my top 10 bands of the 21st century. I think I've done things on Radiohead and Bjork and I recently did a thing on Chat Pile. I was just blown away by them and all these bands that I really like. And then I listen to Foo Fighters. They're okay. They're fun. I enjoy them. Very melodic, very pop, but yeah, and maybe I kind of get why they're as popular as they are, but they seem overrated to me. So that's it. Those are my five. Let me know what you think. See if you agree or disagree with me. I just thought maybe we'd stir the pot a little bit and have a little bit of fun. I hope I don't regret it. And as we say here in Mexico, buen dia. And if you like what we're doing on the channel, hit the like or subscribe button. Thanks.